Okay, sorry about that. The little thing I had to go take care of. All right, so here's my meal prep for the week. I always want to encourage you to listen to your body. Don't do too much. And my friend and I have been training. The TV is not paused, and I can see the flashing. It's halftime here at our house, so it's time for me to get my video done. But anyway, I have been training for a few months with a friend, and that was yesterday. And I think that things are kind of hitting me all of a sudden, so I want to kind of get this video done, put everything up, and then I'm just going to go probably chill for the rest of the evening. So I bought some kefir grains off of Amazon. My last ones I killed. Super cheap, I feel like, and they are, it only really took one brown batch, whatever, to activate them again. So I've got, I made Yuck Yum Bitties for us for tomorrow, and my husband forgot his, that kind of matches mine, in his truck, so his is going to be in this for now. Anyway, I have found that Yuck Yums, when I make them the day before, I shake and it's no big deal. Other shakes I have made, they do not seem to do well for me, at least personally, overnight, but this seems to work. So what I do is, if you remember, I've done a bunch of like little cups for, or baggies for smoothies and yogurt and stuff like that. So what I did is I prepped everything for the Yuck Yums, and I did one recipe, and then I measured it, and then I now have 7 days worth of 2 Yuck Yum Bitties or other smoothie ingredients in this. So basically this is 14 servings. All right, so what I have in this is, I did the collagen, Baobab. I'm almost out. I don't think I have any more, so I'm gonna have to order some Baobab. The Duo Greens powder. This is what I mix myself, because whenever they came out with the cookbook, they did not have any in stock. So this is my own mix of spirulina and moringa. Dandelion root extract. Beetroot powder. I've got the cacao. I got raw cacao powder, and then this is extra. And I found that they have an even better mix, so I'm hoping to go and buy the other mix once this one runs out. It's silly for me to replace it since I just opened it. So in this is ginseng, burdock root, ginkgo, hawthorn berries, bilberries, horsetail, and oat straw. I went and looked at a bunch of the different benefits, and they're very, very, very good for you. And so there's 2 teaspoons in each, well, 1 teaspoon, so I doubled it. But anyway, so this has every dry ingredient that I could add in this. So when I make the Yuck Yums, I will need to add the frozen cranberries, the MCT oil, the whey protein lasts, like Serene says. There might be, oh, and I did gelatin for us. My husband we both have opposite texture issues. Like, he can eat cottage cheese and I cannot handle cottage cheese. And so, I don't know if he can handle the chia seeds in this. So, so far I'm just going to be doing the gelatin. That's what it is. All right, so that's our breakfast. And then for lunch, I have 5 prepped, but I only brought 3 because there are only 3 that are different. So I've got his pickles. All right, this one's mine. I can tell because it has tomatoes in it, and he doesn't like tomatoes. Hey, buddy. So here what I did, again, is I did the, can you see? Pepperoni, the big pepperoni, with a little bit of the reduced fat cream cheese, and I made it into, just folded it into 4ths. So it's a really big pepperoni, like really big. And then a little bit of the reduced fat cream cheese, and just fold it over. There's 5 for each Lunchable. And then on mine, I've got grape tomatoes and olives, and then pickled okra, ranch, and then I found this at Costco. Over here. It looks like it might be on plan. The ingredients look good. My husband tried it. My problem with a lot of desserts that are keto, one of the big things are fillers that hurt my stomach. and coconut, and my husband does not like coconut at all. We both had a little piece last night. Everything seemed to be okay. So in our lunches, we each have a little bit of that. It's called Keto cracks with an X at the end. But it tasted pretty good. My husband liked it. He's really picky. Doesn't like dark chocolate. Okay, so for my husband, for him, what I did is he's got the pepperoni just like I do, and then carrots. He's got banana peppers, I think that's what they're called. And then I'm assuming, I don't know how he's going to eat it. If it was me, if I like those, I would eat them together, but however he wants to eat it. Olives, ranch, and then the keto cracks. And then this one is the only one like this week because I just had a little bit of the sausage left. So what I did is, I can open it. He's got the sausage, pepper jack cheese, carrots, ranch, and then the keto cracks. So that will be our lunches. Our snacks most likely are going to be yogurt and fruits like bananas and mandarin oranges, just because those are easy, especially for him. They're portable, so they're just going to work out really good for him. Now my dinners. I did 5 crockpot dinners. I'm trying to get some new recipes for my new Crocktober menu that'll be coming up very soon because it's almost October. Oh, what I did, okay, so for this, real quick, a half a cup of this, so I probably want to shake it kind of lightly and not let it settle, but about a half a cup is enough for both yuck yum. So if it was just for me or just making one, I would need a quarter of a cup. Oh, I did add stevia to it. Is there anything else I added that I put up? I know I added stevia. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so these pork chops are frozen and they will not fit in my totes. So this is, I've never done one that looked like this, but whatever. It is what it is. So for some reason, I did 5 crockpot recipes and 3 of them have spinach. I'm not a spinach fan. I do not, especially this spinach when it's cooked, I'm just not a fan. I have no idea what's wrong with me. However, on the other spinach I'll show you, I actually more than tolerate it. It's not as flavorful, maybe that is the thing. So this recipe is, oh, and these are also when I buy my pork chops, buy one, get one for a penny. So this was $12.58. So basically it's about $6.20 something cents. I'm going to season them, and my seasoning's already in this little guy. Season them, just fry them on each side, just a couple of minutes, put it in my crock pot. The only onion I have is a red onion, so either I'm going to go to the store and buy onions, or I'm just going to use a red onion. Slice of a red onion. I've got my mushrooms. Brown that for a little bit. Throw in, my husband's washing the dogs during halftime too, so there's all this noise happening. But it's okay. Clean dogs are a good thing. I've got the spinach, and I'm going to throw that in the skillet, just kind of warm everything up. And then in here I've got heavy cream. I think that's it. I don't remember. And garlic. And then I'll add a little broth, and I'll just pour that all over the pork chops in the crock pot and just let that cook for a few hours. I'm going to remove all of this. Okay, and so tote number 1, another spinach recipe. Not shocked. I have no idea what was in my brain this week when I planned this menu. Okay, so this is going to be chicken, no spinach, I have no idea what to call things. Spinach artichoke chicken, I don't know. So basically, I've got my if I could just talk one recipe or one video without all the mistakes. Okay, so I've got artichoke hearts. I'll drain and make sure that they're not in too big of pieces. I've got mozzarella and Parmesan cheese in here, so I'm going to make like a my inspiration is the spinach artichoke dip. This spinach is $1. It is so cheap. It's already chopped. I love it. It is one of my favorite things. I've got ricotta cheese. My chicken is still frozen. All the meat is frozen. I just took it out. And then garlic, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper is in here. So this is going to be a pasta dish. I'm going to use my Greenfield's penne pasta. But you can do this however you want. If you want to use spaghetti squash or, see my puppy going crazy, whatever you want to use, what I'm probably going to do, my plan is to boil it al dente, throw it into the crock pot, stir it, and then see how that is. Okay. But everything is in here. Oh, here's my heavy cream is in this. So what I did, I have no idea how it's going to work yet. I got so tired of all the different containers in my house. I bought these from Amazon, and they have 3 different sizes, and they all have the same lid. So far it's working great, but it's only been a couple of weeks, so we'll see. So I still don't know what I'm going to call this, but it's based off of the spinach artichoke cheese dip that you can get at restaurants. But I thought I would make it into a dinner. All right, and this one also has spinach. So 3 spinach dinners in a row. This one I'm going to prep tonight for tomorrow, I think. If my feet still hold up for me. All right, so what I did is I did another super easy, convenient drive-through Sue type thing. I bought another bag of the meatballs. And so I've got 36 frozen meatballs in here. Now again, if you want to make your own meatballs, that's fine. I'm trying to come up with recipes that you can serve a family and you can do it in minutes when you just don't have time and you can barely think. So frozen meatballs, make your own, prep them, throw them in the freezer, and then you can grab your own. I don't have any prep, so I had to use the ones from the store. So what I'm planning on doing, I talked to my daughter about what this recipe today at lunch. And my initial thought was to mix the ricotta, the cheese, the seasonings, the garlic, and the spinach together, put it on top of the meatballs, and then top with the marinara. She said just mix everything together, top it with the cheese in the crock pot. So I'm going to try that. We'll see how it goes. Again, these are just kind of experiments on my part, trying to come up with fairly healthy, on-plan meals that you can throw together in minutes. And what I'm going, for sure, my husband and I are just going to eat these with like a side salad, maybe something else, maybe some green beans, I'm not sure. But I did buy hot dog buns. I don't know why I cannot think. Hot dog buns for my sons if they want to make like meatball cheesy subs with it. I don't know. Last time I did something with the meatballs, my oldest son was like, we don't have any hot dog buns. So I paid 80 something cents for the really bad white flour buns. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to be making low carb sloppy joes. So in this, my Walmart finally had the seasoning blend back. This is such a great convenience food. And I've got 2 pounds of hamburger meat. This is hamburger meat that my family and I helped. Oh my goodness, it's not sealed. Anyway, it's why it looks like it in its own bag. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna brown the hamburger meat with this. I've got everything seasoned in here. This is technically, you could make this on your skillet and serve it immediately, but when you have time during like a morning lunchtime to throw some things in the crock pot and walk away and not have to worry about it until 5:30, I love that. So in here I've got sugar-free ketchup. I ran out of ketchup, so I had to use a little bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce, brown swerve, mustard, Worcestershire. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. Salt, pepper, garlic. I think there's a tablespoon of garlic in every single one of these recipes. Leave it out if you don't like it. So basically, kind of like my own manwich mix right here. I made one recipe I don't know how many months ago, and then totally never got it posted. So I thought it was time to go ahead and try the manwich recipe. Now, I was going to serve this just on top of one piece of our keto bread, but I went and spent like $5 and like 86 cents for a package of keto hamburger buns. I store all of that kind of bread in my fridge, sometimes in my freezer. I don't want it to go bad because one, it costs so much. And I have found that if I put anything like that in our pantry, it's like my son's, I bought some sprouted bread in like a few days. It had molded in my pantry. I don't understand. Maybe it was humid here. I don't know. All right, last bread. Oh, I knew I was missing for something for the pork chop recipe. Here's my Parmesan cheese. I knew it was missing. All right. Final recipe. I had planned on doing a dessert. I need to get some pumpkin desserts done. I just don't have it in me. So no pumpkin dessert today, maybe one day this week. So here's an e-meal. I'm so excited and I hope it turns out okay. I'm rooting for this recipe. So I have chicken. Wait, there's also chicken in the recipe. I don't think I said that. Anyway, I'm going to use frozen corn in this recipe. I think frozen corn is superior. We eat corn like once every 3 months. I mean, it's so rare for us to have corn, and I think that frozen corn just tastes better. And it's $1, and I think I have half the bag in here, so I'm just going to keep that in my freezer until the next time I need corn. My feet are really starting to hurt. All right, so I've got my frozen chicken, green chilies, fake rotel, which is the Walmart version. I guess it's not fake, but whatever. Black beans that I will rinse. I always rinse my canned beans unless it's like ranch style beans, which I don't have that often. And in here I've got my frozen blend. Again, love this stuff. And then all my seasoning, salt, pepper, chili powder, garlic, that kind of thing. And then I've got quinoa. So what I'm hoping is going to work out is I'm going to spray my crock pot. I'm going to add all of the ingredients except the chicken, stir it up, add broth, and then cube up my chicken and throw my chicken. That was my puppy that just ran by and knocked my stand. Anyway, and then I'll shred up the chicken. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to maybe do like some light laughing cow cheese in it or what. I don't want to make this, I don't want to initially make it into a crossover. I know that there are the spicy or laughing cow cheese and things like that we can add to it. But I'm going to, again, this is trial and error. I'm just going to see how it turns out. And if I think it needs like that extra creaminess, I'll throw in some laughing cow cheese triangles and just see. I'm trying to make this easy, family friendly, and also budget friendly. And right now the cost of everything is so high that laughing cow cheese is almost $4 for a little round thing. Unless we go to Aldi, and I'll have to check and see what Aldi is this week. That is all that I have done, and I am ready to go and sit and finish the Cowboy game. I hope we win. Now again, this is my dessert that I found so far. We both tried a piece last night. Mine did not upset my stomach. My husband actually liked it. He typically does not like anything like this because usually it's kind of like a dark, or it has coconut. This has neither. I found it at Costco. The ingredients look good, and if we like it tomorrow, like if everything seems to be okay, then I will come back and let y'all know. If you like, it's called dark. No, it's not called. It's called Keto Cracks, but the description is dark chocolatey almonds and sea salt. It says 0 grams of sugar and 10 grams of fat, and I don't know all the rules with the FDA. And it says 1 net carb, so it seems like it's really a good, healthy candy bar alternative. But anyway, I hope you're having a great weekend. I am ready to go and sit down and relax. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I get questions every now and then. I get some in my emails. Feel free to message me. Thanks for watching. Bye.